Good evening and welcome to the outdoor study. It was a beautiful day today. Had a great dinner and playing a little cornhole with the kids here. Just a little bit ago, got my butt handed to me. I was up by 11 points and lost by one. That's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, my name is Ron. I am your host, and it is my pleasure to share a devotional with you. We do this every day. Don't sugarcoat anything. And yeah, we're covering the books of the Bible, and we are to the 12th book of the series on the history of the Israelites, the book of Esther. Let's get after it. Chapter 1. These events happened in the days of King Xerxes, who reigned over 127 provinces, stretching from India to Ethiopia. At that time, Xerxes ruled his empire from his royal throne at the fortress of Susa. In the third year of his reign, he gave a banquet for all his nobles and officials. He invited all the military officers of Persia and Media, as well as the princes and nobles of the provinces. The celebration lasted 180 days. They seemed to know how to party. When it was all over, the king gave a banquet, and all the people, from the greatest to the least, who were in the fortress of Susa. It lasted for 7 days, and it was held in the courtyard of the palace garden. At the same time, Queen Vashti gave a banquet for the women in the royal palace of King Xerxes. On the 7th day of the feast, when King Xerxes was in high spirits because of the wine, he told the 7 eunuchs who attended him to bring Queen Vashti to him with the royal crown on her head. He wanted the nobles and all the other men to gaze on her beauty, for she was a very beautiful woman. But Queen Vashti said no. The king immediately consulted with his wise advisers. What must be done to Queen Vashti? The king demanded. What penalty does the law provide for a queen who refuses to obey the king's orders? Men, men, mem, Memucan answered the king and his officials. Women everywhere will begin to despise their husbands when they hear that Queen Vashti has refused to appear before the king. So, if it please the king, we suggest that you issue a written decree, a law of the Persians and Medes that cannot be revoked. It should order the Queen Vashti to be banished from the presence of the king forever. This is the setup to the story of Esther. It appears that women don't have a lot of rights back in the Bible days. So that's something to ponder about. But we're going to leave it right there because, like I said, this is the setup to the story of Esther. So there's something to meditate on. Women didn't seem to have any rights, so give that some thought. And you all have a great night. The word, let's see, the word for this week Oh, what have I got here? Ambivalent. Let's chew on that one for this week. Y'all have a good night. God willing, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.